Hello and welcome to World of Cigars. I'm your host, Scott Cigar McNulty. Yes, my middle name is actually Cigar. My parents, crazy, crazy people. Actually, I just came back from the tobacco shop, from my local tobacconist, where I purchased two of these Perdomo sun-grown Nicaraguan beauties here. Are they Nicaraguan or are they Honduran? Perdomo, I believe, is Nicaraguan. The point is, I bought these two. They were basically $20 and change total for the both of them. They were running some kind of special there. Well, I should say there was a representative from the Leaf by Oscar cigar company, which I'm not familiar with. Previously, unfamiliar with them. But anyway, they were doing this thing where if you spend more than $10 in the store, then you get a free cigar from the Oscar guys. So I was given this one, and it's a really interesting looking cigar. As you can see, it's got a huge wrapper around it, a huge band, I should say. The wrapper is actually part of the cigar, so the wrapper would be this brown part. This paper, this image, would be, I guess, what you would normally call the band, but it's enormous, just to give you some perspective. So this is normally what the band of the cigar looks like. It's, that paper with the emblem, with the logo around the cigar. This basically says the only part of the cigar that's not smokable. Well, I guess you don't want to smoke the plastic wrap. You see, there's actually two bands on this one. It's got, so most modern cigars have like a little band around the foot. Sometimes it's a ribbon around the foot of the cigar, and they also have the traditional band. Both of these have been getting like larger over time. So, I feel like 20 years ago, every cigar just had kind of like a sort of small, like half-inch band around the near the head of the cigar. Then they started adding, sometimes they'll add like one down here by the foot. Sometimes there'll be like an additional band, like right here where my finger is. Just like an additional piece of paper with artwork on it wrapped around it. And then the band itself has just been getting like longer and wider. I don't know. Now we've reached, I guess, the inevitable conclusion where almost the entire cigar is wrapped in a band. Really interesting bit of artwork there. Mildly disturbing, somehow. He asked me, he's like, "What do you like?" And I was like, "Something mild." And he made this face like, "Ooh." A face that said, "We don't make mild cigars." I was like, "Well, then medium." And to be clear, I do smoke Maduros from time to time. Strong, bold cigars. I smoke all kinds of cigars. Today I'm in the mood for something more mild, so that's why I bought those Perdomo Sun-Growns. They're quite mild. Anyway, so he said he gave me this, and he's like, "Well, this is as close as you're gonna get." It was actually pretty funny because he's like a representative of this company, and not much of a sales pitch there. But it was free, so I'm actually gonna, before I smoke either one of the cigars that I bought. I'm gonna smoke this one. It's probably the only cigar I'm gonna smoke today. I generally don't smoke more than one per day, so I'll save these other two for another time in the world. So I will light this up, and I'll show you what it looks like, and I'll give you my insight. Ew.